Why is Moderna stock starting to wake up after being completely dead for a long time? Is it news, earnings, fundamental analysis? Is it some vaccine narrative? Because these guys are one of the pharmaceutical companies that developed or manufactured one of the famous COVID-19 vaccines. Or, well, maybe you are looking in the completely the wrong place, because I can tell you exactly what's happening on Moderna. I recorded a video about Moderna a few months ago, and it has nothing to do with what most traders are watching for this stock. So let me show you something. That was a stock analysis for Moderna I shared with you back at the end of 2025. I think it was the 29th of December, where I was talking about Moderna and explained the reason why, Moderna was rallying. So I'm gonna go over this video again and explain to you why you are missing. Probably you didn't if you watch my video. You didn't miss this trade, but on the 1 hour time frame, you can see that we have new bullish, strong bullish impulses with bullish gaps on the pre-market, new 1 hour demand levels. This one didn't take control. This one did take control with a bullish gap, probably the pre-market, yes. Back the 15th of April 2026. It's playing out. Now the pre-market, we can see that there is a bullish gap. So why is the 1 hour rallying? Why is this happening? Because back at the end of December 2025, I shared a long-term stock trading analysis idea on Moderna, and it wasn't based on indicators. It was not based on 4 hour time frames. It wasn't based on daily time frames. It wasn't based on fundamental analysis, no headlines. It was based on one thing: demand levels, strong demand level, and location. More specifically, the 12 months demand level down there. So as you can see here, all these 1 hour time frames, demand levels are happening. Look at where they are happening. But I shared a video a few months ago, 4 months ago, that when this level was in control, I was saying this is going to happen because this and that and that and that. You can watch that video again. And the stock has already rallied 170%. They are no longer manufacturing COVID-19, probably they are preparing COVID-20. I don't know, because these guys are crazy. So when everybody was watching these smaller time frames down there, Moderna was going to hell, and beyond, then we were thinking of buying right there, because most stock traders are ignoring the bigger time frames, location, the trend, and everything, and they just focus like a horse with these things that are hiding their vision. I don't know how to say that in English, and they ignore everything. They don't catch these moves. So they were not looking at the yearly chart. So that's why that's where the real decisions are made. So now when you go to the weekly time frame, for example, you can see the strength of this move. That is a new demand level down there, to which price didn't retrace at about $34. And then on the daily time frames, we have one here, a price didn't pull back. This is a real mess, but on the 1 hour we can see new levels of demand on the 1 hour which are playing out. And that is exactly the reason why Moderna stock is rallying, and this is great for long-term trading. Swing long-term position trading using long-term options to you can buy time, you can sell time, you can do a lot of things. There are a lot of option trading strategies you can use. But the most important part is why and where do I buy? Where do I exit? Obviously, there's a lot of room for price to keep on rallying, like about 300% more. So when stock price reaches a major demand imbalance on a bigger time frame, it doesn't just explode immediately. It takes time. But this time, well, it exploded very rapidly. It accumulates usually in the smaller times, which it happened on the weekly. It accumulated for a couple of months, and then it broke out because all the orders were sitting down there and they were filled, boring everyone to death. And then Moderna spent like about a few months on there, weeks and months, and then it is doing exactly what it should be doing, making traders lose interest, and then the big institutions are just buying. And now we are starting to see signs to buy when the stock has already rallied like about 200%. Okay, so, and this is it. I mean, daily lower time frames and even lower, like the 1 hour, they are great, but if you ignore the bigger picture, you are in trouble. You are fighting a massive institutional floor down there in the bigger time frames on Moderna stock. And this is not an intraday trade, although you can take intraday trading like the one I showed you in the 1 hour before. Okay, knowing that you have to buy. You just cannot sell in the 1 hour because you can see new lows, because it will reverse. Why? Because the bigger picture is bullish and the institutional traders are buying this stock. Okay, but if you don't have the patience to wait for these setups, then you are in trouble, because that's the real edge. It rewards positioning. So you want to learn to trade stocks, to trade even options, and you join my channel, subscribe to my channel. You will be learning a few things about stocks, forex, and cryptos, and from time to time I share trades like this one. So this is just an update on a previous trade on Moderna stock. Look forward to seeing you, and I am organizing webinars every week, so hopefully I will see you in one of them. Have a great day.